Okay, here we go. Start of the country. We did Constitution, we did Revolution, we did Constitutional Convention. We've studied all of that stuff. So let's go ahead and try to move into the country. We've got a lot of stuff we're going to cover kind of quickly. So let's start out with George Washington. You can't see that because of the glare. George Washington. He's the first president. So he's led the Continental Army. He's led the Constitutional Convention. He's pretty well respected. He gets appointed the first president. He establishes the presidential cabinet, which is kind of his advisory team. His vice president is John Adams. Again, they're both just kind of appointed. There's not a formal election for this particular point in time. He does establish this cabinet, though. So he's the president. Henry Knox is the Secretary of War, so he's in charge of how we're going to handle things with our European relations, as well as how we might handle things with the Native American tribes that are on the western side of the United States. Because remember, our map is looking like this, right? We got unorganized territory kind of in here. We got the Northwest Territory, and we're trying to get out to the Mississippi River here. We're going to come back, talk a little bit about that, because, of course, Spain is in this area. We'll come back and talk about that a little bit. So there's a lot going on there. Secretary of Treasury, Alexander Hamilton, great financier, so he's got plans on how we can go ahead and pay off our debts, kind of bring everything into a central bank. Secretary of State, Thomas Jefferson, he's going to go ahead and try to keep those foreign relations positive because he's been working as a foreign dignitary in France. He's got experience with it. He should be a positive person there. And Edmund Randolph is a respected lawyer, so he becomes the Attorney General, the official lawyer of the United States. That's George Washington and his presidency. And so we're then going to go ahead and move on to how does he finish and who comes next. He does 8 years, back-to-back terms, does get elected to the second one. So let's see how it goes from there.